Welcome back to another WWF Royal Rumble for the Super Nintendo Tournament Mode playthrough. I said we would do Yokozuna next, and here he is in all his Samoan Japanese stature. Yokozuna, let's go! Who's our first opponent? Oh, the Narcissist. It's a SummerSlam rematch. Oh, this is being recorded the day of WWE Hell in a Cell 2018, ladies and gentlemen. So that has not happened yet. So, maybe in the next wrestling game I will talk about it. Well, let's go! Yokozuna doing a dropkick! You never knew he could do that, did you? Oh, God. Get out of my ring, Luger. The Narcissist SummerSlam rematch. Let's go! Oh, dear God. I believe yeah, these two are also in WWF Raw for the Super Nintendo, which, again, I will get to sometime in the future. Hell, it may be even after I do the next two tournament mode on this. Because I believe as I said it before, WWF Raw, this game's not bad, but I grew up with WWF Raw, and I think WWF Raw is 10 times better than this game, especially when it comes to this grapple thing. It's so much easier to grapple the opponent instead of being in this button mashing thing with the computer. Not to mention, I kind of like the roster better. The only good thing about this roster is Mr. Perfect, Macho Man, and that's about it. Oh, wait, is he too far? He's too far. He's too far. Wait till you see how, damn it! There we go. This will do it. Yeah, look how racist this is. Whee! That's the bonsai drop. He does a little dance. Woo! Yeah, Yokozuna. Come on, Mean Gene. Anyway, I hope you've been enjoying this. I'm getting... Oh, wow, Razor Ramon. As you can see, I'm getting a little restless playing it, but I've had a lot of fun. I totally forget how fun these, some of these old wrestling games are, especially these ones. These ones are so much fun. And I seriously, as much as I praise it, I really can't wait to get to WWF Raw. Because I'll tell you this, I'm going to spoil something. Like I said, the roster is slightly better in my opinion. Granted, we missed out on Macho Man, Hogan, Flair, Mr. Perfect, and some other ones. But, not only do they have finishing moves in the game, they also have things called Mega Moves. Yes, which you'll see sometime in the future. If not, you can just go, oh dear God, yeah. Razor Ramon suplexing Yokozuna. If you want, just go on YouTube, look up WWF Raw, Super Nintendo, or Genesis Mega Moves, and yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. My personal favorite one is Doink the Clown's Mega Move. It's hilarious. Can I do it from here? Coming at you! I missed. Every move off the top rope is a diving elbow for some reason. Oh, this is it. Huh, huh. Yep. Hiya! He just sits on him. I kind of wish he stayed like that to pit him. But no. As told you, the next few characters that we do this with, Yoko, Macho Man, which will be next, and then Bret Hart. Yep, it's going to be slightly easy. Just to hit their finishing moves, I mean. No more having to get into that damn grapple, mash the button when the computer doesn't want you to. Let's go, Mr. Perfect. Come on. You know, some people complain about the sprites in this game, how they don't look very detailed. I actually like it. Like, I really want, like, another full-on cartoony, like, over-the-top wrestling game for the home consoles again. You know, Crush Hour, but, like I said, I would really love for, like, a sequel to All-Stars, which probably will never happen, unless you count that damn mobile game. But, like, you know, I really wish they brought WWE Immortals to, home consoles. That game, granted, it's just a Injustice clone with, oh, I should say Mortal Kombat clone, too, because Johnny Cage is in the damn game. I know, right? Johnny Cage is a guest character in a WWE game. Awesome. Anyway, I just really wish they would, because that game's story is silly, but that's something I want from like a WWE like non-canon game. silly story modes. That's what I miss. Like the Road to WrestleMania and all that. Granted, oh wow, you can sit on them backwards. That's hilarious. Granted, I love the 2K showcase mode, like trip down memory lane, which I will probably get to those sometime. Like the Attitude Era showcase. Oh my god. Granted, they cut out a lot of stuff, but going down that and just getting nostalgic tears, and I'm like, man, I remember this growing up. And the Stone Cold showcase, which again, I was like, oh, this is great. Which I'm kind of excited for the Daniel Bryan showcase. Granted, I like Daniel Bryan. I've never been a huge fan of his, but I do like him. And, you know, if 2K is listening to this, some future showcases I would like to see. Granted, they might have some DLC for 2K19. I mean, come on, they had some for 2K16, I believe it was, and their showcases that they had, or was it 2K15? Yeah, it was 2K15 that they had the extra showcases. They had the Hustle, Loyalty, Disrespect, which was good. CM Punk, John Cena feud. The amazing feud between Shawn Michaels and Triple H, just because you got to get the Evolution theme and all that. And then some of the DLC ones. The one I liked was the Ultimate Warrior one, you know, going through his first Intercontinental Championship win in his last match against Triple H. One that was really disappointing was the One More match. Granted, you got Christian and Edge, but still, I always thought that feud was terrible. Randy Orton and Christian, it was awful. And the Hall of Pain. Oh, man. The only reason why I dislike those DLCs is because we got different models for Sheamus, Ryback, Cena, the Usos, and it's like, you know, you make these guys DLC just with or without face paint, and you know, it's just weird. It's weird. I just beat the piss out of the Undertaker. But anyway, some future showcases I would like if they ever get the chance. I know there was rumored to be Brock Lesnar for one, but they couldn't get the rights to Kurt Angle, which makes sense because you can't have a Brock Lesnar showcase without having Kurt Angle in there. A Shawn Michaels showcase would be nice. You know, start him off when he was a part of the Rockers, going through DX, going through his return and his retirement. That'd be nice. The Rock one would be nice. Even though, but I would like one that had like a mix too of what do you call there? Matches. Like the Stone Cold one had a mix that had ECW and some WCW matches in there, which was awesome. So like a Bret Hart one would be pretty cool. Granted, Bret Hart really didn't wrestle that much in WCW thanks to Goldberg turning his brain into mush. An actual full-on John Cena one would be nice. And of course an Undertaker one. But granted, one of the games was dedicated to defeating the streak. I think there'd be a nice one that's dedicated to actually, you know, playing the streak. But you can't get the rights to Giant Gonzalez, all that stuff. But yeah, like an Undertaker one where basically go through his championships, all that stuff. Go through the American Badass, all that stuff. That'd be fun. His debut at Survivor Series. That'd be fun. Modern day superstars, like how they're doing with Daniel Bryan. No one really sticks out to me except for The Miz, really. Like, I know people are like, no, you can do John Cena. John Cena's a modern day superstar. John Cena's been around for like 12 years, guys. He's more of a legend now instead of a modern day superstar. But yeah. Alright, enough about that. Back to WWF Royal Rumble. Enough about me rambling on. Let's go, Crush! You're named after a soda. It's a pretty decent orange soda, you know. I'm more of a Sunkiss fan, but hey. We'll take on Dave Coulier. Man, I hope that sticks. I hope when, well, I'm sure Crush doesn't look the same as he did back then, but I hope someday when somebody else is playing this game for their YouTube channel, they're like, yep, and here we are with Dave Coulier from Full House, Uncle Joey, cut it out, you know. He's gonna do his little weasel voice, and I'm just gonna try to do a super bonsai drop, but he was too far away. God damn it! Stupid grapple! I can kick you. Fun fact, Yokozuna, the only barefooted wrestler in this game. That's the real bonsai drop. That's how close he's supposed to be, not flying 90 feet across the ring. If Crush is ever in another WWE game, I hope he is as Crush like this and not the Demolition Crush. Somebody's probably correcting me. I can't remember if he was in Demolition or not. I cannot remember. Anyway, Ted Dibiase, who is finally a playable character again in the 2K series. They had his win animation, they had his entrance, they had his model, but they just make him a manager, which I think they finally thought, you know what, half of these legends we got to get rid of, so we still have the rights to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, right? Let's put him in. Weird how they do that. And I'll admit, yeah, it's kind of weird that Tommaso Ciampa so far has not been announced for 2K19, but if you think about it, Ciampa was kind of out for like almost a year and a half due to his leg. Granted, they could just port over the frickin', what do you call there? Port over the model and just give him no theme music like he has in real life right now. And, yeah. Which I get a feeling they haven't released all the DLC yet. So, for DLC, I get a feeling Ciampa's gonna be one of them. Because they always hold back on some characters. Make them DLC. I mean, how many years in a row were the Bella Twins DLC? It was awful. I'm gonna hit him with the bonsai one more time. I said with the bonsai one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time, bonsai. Bonsai! Bonsai! Poor Yokozuna, man. You know, those of you who don't know, he passed away at the age of 34, I believe. And I'm going to let you in on something. As of this recording, I am 30 years old. Okay? Yes, I'm an old man, I get it. Let's go, Ric Flair. And just thinking about, like, I don't know. Like, I get it, I won't probably be that fat or whatever. And he probably, you know, died due to a massive artery clogging or whatever I think they said. But I do eat very unhealthy, which, you know, I've been trying to change that up, but you know, it's just too hard. Some unhealthy foods. I love fattening and gluten and all that stuff, but I'm gonna let you know something. I am not over 200 pounds at all. I am a lovely I am below 200 pounds. I am below 300. I am below 180, I'll say. Okay? I'm how you would describe, as Triple H described CM Punk. I am skinny fat. Okay? I'm not completely skinny, but I'm not also completely fat. I have a pudgy belly and scrawny arms. Okay? That's all I will say. And I'm just scared that, thinking that, oh god, if I keep eating the way I'm eating, I'll probably die at a young age, like 34 and 35, whatever. Sorry for the little emotional thing there. I'm just been a little emotional lately, I know. Let's get back to beating the piss out of the white-haired Ric Flair here. Come on, you nature boy! Nature this! Hey-ya! I love the little sitting animation he does afterwards. Crossing his arms and how tiny his body just kind of folds up. Oh, damn it. I want to see if I can fly across the ring doing it. Damn it, come on. I want to get him in the true bonsai, like actually landing. There we go. Whee! Dear God. Imagine if Yokozuna actually screwed that. I think he did screw that up a couple times if you go back and watch it. Crushing people's chests and whatnot. It's a silly move. This, like I said, this was in the time in which... Ooh, Macho Man. By the way, spoilers, Macho Man's next! In the time in which, you know, they had really cartoony, silly gimmicks. Those of you who don't think so, come on. Hulk Hogan come out in bright yellow and red outfit. Eat your vitamins, say your prayers, drink your milk, Hulkamania's running wild! Granted, it was fucking awesome. Yeah, come on! And you got a guy named Macho Man Randy Savage who comes out with this big old cowboy hat, this 10-gallon hat, a jacket with frills on it, sometimes wrestles in pants with frills and a shirt with frills, or wrestles in little underwears, you know, little tights, because I get it, you know, it gets hot and messy in that ring, and you just want the best circulation ever. By the way, I am glad that, like, for the 2K games, it seems that the legends that are staying so far, I don't want to jinx it, have been Stone Cold, The Rock, Macho Man, and The Ultimate Warrior. It's funny, you know, they get the rights to the characters, or to the people, after they, unfortunately passed away, because, if you think about it, Macho Man originally was in All-Stars, and then he was not in another WWE game for some time. He passes away, they get the rights to him to be DLC, and then he starts becoming a regular. Ooh, you know what would be a nice showcase mode? Granted, they would have to get the rights to so many people, would be a retelling of, granted a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but a retelling of the Evasion angle. Tatanka? Oh, it's not the last match. Is Bret Hart last? That'd be interesting. Yeah, a retelling of the Evasion angle would be kinda good, or a showcase that involved WWE versus WCW, because they have a lot of WCW guys, like, in their WCW wear and tear on there. But the way I would do it, the showcase would be what if matches, you know, like you get to pick who to win between, like, they'd be like, okay, Stone Cold, go, like, do it like WWE All-Stars, like, two legends never met in the ring. One went undefeated for years, the other the top rising star in another company, all that stuff. The Outlaws versus the Outsiders, you know, that stuff. But that'd be cool. Or you do it like they did with the ratings war. Granted, they did that with the Attitude Era mode, because you get to see the ratings between WWE and WCW at the time. But make it be like you would play through the WWE matches that garnered the highest ratings, and then you would play through the WCW matches that got the highest ratings during that time. And then big events that happened that changed, you know, the wrestling world, such as Kevin Nash beating Goldberg's streak, which, god damn you, Kevin Nash, why? I wasn't even a big fan of Goldberg, and even I thought that was stupid. I was like, he came in, Scott Hall came in, tasered him, and you had Kevin Nash powerbomb Goldberg and beat the streak. Really? God damn you, Kevin Nash. Bret Hart's last, isn't he? No, it's Shawn Michaels. I already fought Bret Hart. What am I saying? Remember that awesome Royal Rumble in which Shawn Michaels eliminated both Yokozuna and Vader at the same time, and he got so fucking hyped. He's like, yeah, I eliminated two big fat guys. Then Vader came in and beat the shit out of everybody. Then he started throwing people out of the ring, and they're like, that doesn't count for elimination. But nowadays, if somebody who's not in the match comes in, throws you over the top, they're like, oh, you got eliminated by a guy who wasn't even in the match. Stupid. Man, I always loved the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Granted, what I love about the Rumble pay-per-view is just, you know, of course, the surprise entrance. Granted, some of them aren't that great. I mean, there was one year it was Booker T, Jerry the King, and Michael Cole. And I'm like, what the hell, man? And, yeah. Oh, wow. Alright, well, I'll talk a little more. I admit, the greatest Royal Rumble, that their little glorified house show they had, was the only one, like, title change was Hardy and Wyatt winning the tag titles. Of course, Triple H and Cena was a good match. And of course, the winner of the Greatest Royal Rumble got nothing but a trophy and a green belt. But it was rightfully deserved. Granted, you know, that was the best part of it. Besides Titus O'Neil, of course, sliding and slipping under the ring. But yeah, Greatest Royal Rumble, it was a fun watch for me, especially for that Greatest Royal Rumble part. You know, like I said, it's the mystery of the Royal Rumble and the counting down, people coming in, who you're gonna think is gonna throw out who do you like set up feuds later. That's what I love about the Royal Rumble. Wow, I just beast mode right through this entire thing with Yokozuna. What makes it great is that this Yokozuna picture, you can just picture him with that belt strap over his shoulder. And he's like, yeah, I'm world champion, what now? Anyway, sorry about my rambling on about my personal life and all that. I'll change that up in the next video when we go through WWF Royal Rumble with Macho Man Randy Savage, cream of the crop! Oh god, that just destroyed my throat. My name's Clinkeroith. I thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for some more.